Hey, what's up, everybody? It's No Joe Coward coming at you live from the heart of Southeast Asia, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, everybody. So I have an email today from a fan. Name is Ellie. Cannot specify the gender, but as an evolved human being who sees past gender and accepts everybody as a human and doesn't differentiate based on race, sexual orientation, religion, gender, or species. If you're trans species, if you're trans intergalactic extraterrestrial being, I accept you as you are. So, the person's name is Ellie, and the title of the email is, Yo, hey No Joe Coward, what's up, man? I just came across your YouTube videos. That's cool that you lived in Atlanta. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, basically, this is kind of a long email, but this person, this human being who I'm not going to specify gender, has sent me some questions in a highlighted form. So I'm going to read the questions and answer the questions. Now, this is after the Paris terrorist attack. So we had done a podcast the night before this person sent the email, and we had talked to one of our friends who is actually French about the so-called terrorist attacks that may or may not have been an inside job, but I digress. Let me get some coffee. Hold on. Number one, the question is, do you feel politically isolated in Cambodia? For example, do you find out about stuff later than you would elsewhere? God fucking shit. Damn it, man. Excuse me, guys. Does the Cambodian media control what's being said or released? Okay, all media, regardless of the part of the world, controls what's being released. They censor all that stuff. So yes, of course they do. Only difference is I can't understand it, at least not most of it. Do you feel politically isolated in Cambodia? Not so much, because I'm kind of middle of the road. I mean, I support your right to own a gun. I support, I don't know, I'm pro-choice or whatever. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like I'm right wing and I'm left wing rather. I'm pretty much like the bridge between the jocks and the meatheads and like the hippies. Yeah, man, the hipsters, man. Yeah, dude. I'm kind of like a mix of both. So I'm kind of left wing. I'm kind of right wing. It just depends on the issue, guys. So I don't really label myself politically because I see good on both ends of the spectrum. And do I find out about stuff later than I would elsewhere? Probably, just because I don't pay attention to the news anymore, and I'm actually glad I don't. It's usually depresses me or angers me. This is a broad question, but what do you think about the Peace Corps? I think the Peace Corps is probably a positive thing. I don't know a whole lot about it. Maybe there's people that don't like the Peace Corps. I personally don't have a big, I don't really care either way. I'm sure that what the Peace Corps does is probably positive. Have you met any Peace Corps volunteers in Phnom Penh or elsewhere in Cambodia? Well, actually, one of my friends / roommates, her name is Eileen. She was actually a Peace Corps member for I believe a few years here in Cambodia. I don't know a whole lot about her experience other than the fact that I know she didn't make much money, but I'm sure that was very fulfilling and enriching in her life, and I'm sure she wouldn't take it back for anything. I tried to join the Peace Corps actually before I came here, but I wasn't up to par with my education. I don't have an official bachelor's degree, everybody. So. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people here in the Peace Corps, like all over the world. So I mean, yeah, it's probably a good thing. How common is it to hear fluent English speaking in Cambodia? Well, it's only common if you're around other foreigners. Then it's fluent. Now, as far as Cambodians being fluent in English, there are some. I have met a few, but it's rare to meet a fluent speaker. A lot of them speak a little bit. They speak enough to like get your point across. But if you're trying to like have a real conversation, like an intellectual conversation, and get really deep down the rabbit hole, probably not going to happen with most Cambodians, unless you speak excellent Khmer. What is your experience adjusting? Man, you ask a lot of questions. Shit. What is your experience adjusting from the American English alphabet to a symbol system language? I don't have experience because I don't understand written Khmer. I cannot read it. I can only speak it and understood when spoken to. On a beginner level, I'd say I'm not even in like intermediate level speaker or listener. I'm still a beginner, but I've been here for 8 months or 9 months now, and I think I do pretty well. So yeah, I mean, guys, moving to Cambodia is pretty sweet. Obviously, you're gonna have some culture shock. You're still gonna follow some world events, but I don't really follow the news at all unless I see it on Facebook or some shit like that. But I don't know, man. I mean, Ellie, I hope I answered your questions well. If you guys have any more questions about my experience here in Cambodia, or things that you're maybe worried about or concerned about, you can feel free to ask me anytime. I will give you an honest answer as always. My name is No Joke Coward. If you all want to get in contact with me, it's nojokestriking@gmail.com. Look into my pretty blue eyes. Just don't look away. No joke striking. God damn, I'm sexy @gmail.com. That's not part of the email. It's not no joke striking. Goddamn, I'm sexy @gmail.com. It's just no joke striking @gmail.com. Goddamn, I'm sexy. You know it. You know it. Am I a douchebag? Am I a douchebag? Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Some have said. Some have said. Anyways, guys. Stay in touch. Peace!